Hey, this is Ferre with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Stephen Swenson, and this is to do the monthly questions from the tube video here for all of the questions we get from YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly. We get a lot of comments and questions from you guys. We appreciate every single one of them. Please keep commenting. We try to respond, and I think we do a pretty good job at responding to most of them.
Yeah, and we do love to get the comments, and a lot of times they're amazing comments that we get from people. These were some comments that we got from just from new subscribers, and they are really awesome.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to Tom. He's been, leaving comments, like amazing content. You guys deserve more to subscribers. Thank you for the video. So we appreciate him. Apex gave us one as well, saying, keep up the beautiful work. I listen to you guys every single day. It's changed my life. We appreciate that. Keep up the good work yourself. We, hopefully can see you at the auction.
Yeah, I love that one right there. Thanks so much for not just offering a video that offered nothing but a hot air. I actually learned something. Appreciate the vital info.
Yeah, we appreciate that, Fran, and everyone else who's commented. Even if we don't mention you here today, we definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. So we want to address different questions that we get, and we get some great questions from people all the time. This is an example of a great question that we got from Marcel, and it is, hey guys, I got a question. I have invested into a tax certificate. The application for the deed is eligible for this month of April. At the total, which includes the application fee of $1,253.08. Once I purchase that, would that also be the starting bid for the tax deed? And if nobody outbids me on the starting bid, would I get that property right away?
It really is a good question. In most cases, when you fill out the deed application, you're going to be required to pay any other delinquent tax liens on the property. Now, that amount that you pay, including the deed application fee, will usually be the opening bid amount. Now, that's not 100% going to be the case, but in the case where you're talking about Florida, that usually will be the opening bid amount.
Yeah. So chances are, if you paid that amount there, what's going to happen is, the county's going to schedule that property for the upcoming auction, and the opening bid amount would be at least $1,253 or more, and then if nobody were to bid on that, then it would be awarded to the lien holder, which would be to you.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the thing about it is most good property is going to sell at the tax deed auction unless there's what we call a huge roll-up or a huge amount of back taxes versus the property value. So usually, if this is a good property that's worth doing the foreclosure on, then it's probably going to sell at the deed auction, and at that point, you're going to get paid off your tax lien certificates, any interest that you've earned, and then at that. So usually, you're not going to get the property.
Yeah. In fact, and normally that's good. It's a good thing. At least when that happens, we know that a lot of times you'd like the property, but in many cases, though, that ends up being good. You end up earning, a high interest return on a really safe investment. But if nobody bids, though, you would get the property right away.
Yeah. Well, and with that low a bid, it could be worth it. Even if sometimes those $1,200 properties, maybe they're on like a $6,000 or $7,000 building lot. Maybe you don't get a bid on a few of those, which one can be a little bit better at looking at.
Yeah. So here's the next one here. Thanks for the video, really useful. This is from Eugenio, and he says, thanks for the video, really useful. Let me ask you a question. How do you find out and manage outstanding HOA, which is homeowners associations, balance from previous months or years on condo you're analyzing or analysis purchased through tax deeds? Thank you. So basically, I think what he's saying here is, is how do you find out and determine what the outstanding balances would be for HOAs when you go to buy a tax deed property?
Yeah. Now, in most cases, the HOA fees aren't going to stick to the property, but that hasn't stopped some HOAs from Florida and from trying to
exactly.
Recoup the investment.
It's a little bit different. The HOAs have a different type of claim there against the property that can also survive that foreclosure in some ways, and it gives them some power. But ultimately, though, most of the time the HOA isn't trying to collect from time previous to when you purchased it when you're a new buyer.
Yeah, so that's usually not going to be the case, but that's not going to stop us from contacting the HOA. In fact, if we are buying a property that has a homeowners association, we're going to go ahead and contact them and try to build a relationship with them.
Yeah, in fact, making contact with them in a lot of ways is it's just as important in a lot of ways as the on-site inspection, because what you're trying to determine here is what kind of a relationship you're going to have with them, and whether that's going to be a great cordial relationship, whether they're going to be easy to work with, or whether they're somebody that is going to come at you, legally from the get-go.
Yeah. You're also going to find out how much the fees are, and you want to come across as an investor, letting them know, hey, I'm really interested in buying this property. If I do win the property, who do I make the payments to? How much is it? Kind of get that relationship. Well, if this is somebody who does buy the property, is somebody that we want to have as part of our homeowners association.
Yeah, they're just like just like the county or local government, in that, they're also out money at this point, and they want a property owner there that's going to make payments, so that they're not short on capital.
Yeah, and another good point about contacting them is they could know all kinds of things about the property that the county doesn't know, because some of these HOA people, HOA managers and things like that, they're almost pretend to be little sheriffs. And so they usually know about what's going on with the property, who's over there, anything. And so they could actually give you information that would be helpful in you deciding how much you bid, how much you pay for it, the condition of it, anything like that.
Yeah, it's actually a good little tip here. Okay, now the next question here is, I have a question. It's from Toledo. Let's say you win the auction for the condos, pay in full, and wait the 10 days for the title of the property. Do I then contact the property management for the building?
And, this is another good question, and this could apply to condo, structure, any type of structured property. And before we're going to contact the property management company, we're usually going to do a few things first. The first thing we're going to do is try to secure the property.
Yeah, which, that's something that you're not going to be able to contact, the condo people to do, because it's, they're not going to have access to the property most likely, and it wouldn't really be their job anyway. At this point, if we just want it and we've got the deed now, we need to gain access to it, which probably means we need to have a locksmith go in there and work their way in, and we need to get it new locks installed.
Yeah, well, and we also need to determine, is it vacant or is it occupied? Because that's going to determine, our even sending over the locksmith. So if it's vacant, then we can send over the locksmith, get the locks changed, get the property secure, and figure out what the condition is on site.
If there's somebody there, then we're going to need to approach it totally differently than we would.
We're going to have to contact who's in the property, figure out what their situation is, and try to get them to move. And if they don't want to move, then we're going to have to involve the sheriff. So there's going to be processes before we're even going to be able to start worrying about getting somebody to handle the property management for us.
Yeah, we're going to worry about kind of getting it up to, we're going to worry about getting into it and assessing kind of the condition and getting it ready to use, and then, we'll end up contacting property management company.
Yeah, so once we've gone into it, we've evaluated the condition, then we'll actually need to contact some contractors, set up repairs, and then also, depending on the legal process, are we going to try to do a quick, are we just going to hold on to it and rent it out, or are we going to try to get a clear title through it, a warranty deed going through quiet title?
Yeah, or are we going to offer something like seller financing, which is also another option and a great way to build up a great monthly income.
Yeah, again, we just want to thank you guys for all your wonderful comments. Keep them up. We appreciate it. Let us know if you guys have any questions.
Yeah, and we really do appreciate it. We've had tremendous success with all the members and people we work with, a lot of our coaching students and others, and we love seeing them have success and make money.
Yeah, in fact, here's just some properties and success stories, both tax liens and deeds, that were purchased by members of our of our membership. And here's actually a member who left a note and said, I almost watch all of your guys' videos. You have so much valuable information in this space. I have your guys' subscription, and I proudly pay that price. This stuff's life-changing. So we appreciate that. And we love helping our students have success. That's really part of the reason we do that.
Yeah, it means everything to us. If you'd like to become a member of the program, you can do that for just $39 a month. There's a money-back guarantee, and you can cancel any time that you want, and that includes not only training but also tax sale lists.
Yeah, definitely. We appreciate you. If you enjoyed these videos, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button and give us a thumbs up.
Hey, thank you.